Now, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Renson Ingonga, has directed the Inspector General of Police to launch investigations into the fake advocate, Brian Mwenda Njagi, who has made headlines practicing law without the requisite credentials. Now, in a statement on Saturday, Ingonga pointed out a rising trend of unqualified persons acting as advocates in the recent past, saying the trend will compromise the entire process of dispensation of justice. Well, this comes even as the Law Society of Kenya asked politicians to keep off the matter and called out former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko for harboring the fake advocate, calling for the immediate arrest of Mwenda. Laura Otieno with the details.
Mr. Mwenda, you're burning to say something.
Days after the Law Society of Kenya raised the alarm on a fake advocate of the High Court of Kenya,
I, however, couldn't address the court.
The Director of Public Prosecutions has now joined the bandwagon, calling for a probe by Inspector General of Police Japhet Koome against Brian Mwenda Njagi over allegations of impersonating an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. In a statement, DPP Renson Ingonga called for the protection of all actors in the justice system, highlighting 4 cases of infiltration by unqualified persons in the recent past, including Peter Kibugi, who pretended to be an advocate, Faith Shakila, who impersonated a researcher at the judiciary, as well as Ms. Jacinta Kariuki and Boniface Kirangi, who are alleged to run separate law firms. The DPP calling out impersonators for not only threatening access to justice, but also for the risk of tainting the practice of law by committing offences under Sections 31 and 85 of the Advocates Act, as well as Section 29 of the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act, which outlaws identity theft. The Law Society of Kenya maintaining its stance on the issue with calls to have Brian Mwenda Njagi arrested. LSK President Eric Theuri calling out former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko for harboring Mwenda following this video posted by Sonko on his Instagram page on Friday evening.
We wish to notify the former governor that he is now aiding a fugitive from the law, and that in itself is a criminal offense.
LSK has also rubbished claims that Mwenda won a record 26 cases in court.
We are so far not aware of the number of cases that he has appeared in court, but for the short period that he has managed to hoodwink the members of the public, including members of the legal profession, that he is an advocate, it is virtually impossible to have had and participated in such a huge number of cases.
Brian Mwenda Njagi was busted on 28 September after an advocate by the name Brian Mwenda Ntwiga raised the alarm on possible hacking into the LSK portal. Ntwiga had been unable to access his account on the portal before investigations revealed that he was a victim of identity theft orchestrated by one Brian Mwenda Njagi. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.